Hi folks, and welcome to the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. Big win for the Racers on Saturday, 38-37, a victory at Tennessee Tech for the first time since 1999. A bunch of records set over the weekend as well. Casey Brockman, the Murray State quarterback, has now set the single-season completions record, breaking the one that was held by Justin Fuente from 1999. And then kicker Keenan Cullen became the all-time leading scorer in school history, and he has also kicked the most field goals in the history of the Ohio Valley Conference. Overall, though, it was a great win for the Racers. We're going to show you the highlights in just a minute with Coach Hatcher. But here is Casey Brockman after the game as the Racers get a big win.
It felt great. We grinded and had a real team effort from special teams to defense to offense. Everybody played well, and that was one of the best team efforts we've had all year.
And that will take us to the final home game of the season Saturday here at Roy Stewart Stadium, 1 o'clock. It's senior day when the Racers take on Austin Peay. We'll talk more about that as we go along here today from Stewart Stadium on the Racer Report. Head coach Chris Hatcher joins us here down on one of the corners of the end zone. And beautiful day for football on Saturday. Nice day here to shoot our show. And Coach, 38-37 victory against Tennessee Tech. You guys hung in there all day long Saturday. Congratulations.
Well, I appreciate it, Dave. It was a very sweet victory for our football team. It's amazing how the week before you get beat by a point and you just feel so bad all week. And then this past week we get that point and we win the ball game, and now we're ecstatic that we had a huge win. But it was a big win for us. It was one that we needed. It was one that we played inconsistently, but we found a way to win the ball game. And more importantly, Dave, we did a little research Sunday night,
right,
and it's the first time, we believe, since 1996 that Murray State has beaten a ranked opponent on the road. And then when that happened, Murray State happened to be ranked number 8th in the country. So that was a big win for our football program.
Well, we're going to roll the first half highlights here and take a look at it. Tennessee Tech came in ranked 15th in the nation after the latest poll came out. The Racers weren't ranked. But we're going to take a look at it, Coach. And maybe we should put up a disclaimer here saying this is going to be ugly at the start, but you guys survived this, didn't you?
Well, we did. Golly, we came out, and I thought we were ready to play. We had a good week of practice, and we drop a pass. We miss a block on a screen. We drop another pass. And then we're forced to punt, which I thought that Keenan Cullen did an outstanding job on the day. We had averaged 41.5 yards a punt, Dave, with no return yardage, and they had one of the best punt returners in the conference.
Well, and we'll see later, he got one to the 2-yard line later, but this is Tennessee Tech's first drive, and I thought the defense did a great job just holding them to a field goal here, but Tech was ready to go offensively.
Yeah, you know, they're very multiple in what they do, and number 3 of Benford, he's a great receiver, and we'll see later on he has a great day, but we bend a good bit, but we don't break, and it was a big series there holding them to a field goal.
Then the Racers went 3 and out again, so offense was getting hard time getting going here, and here's one of the catches we talked about. Tim Benford, kid from Chattanooga. You know what? He caught 116 yards of passes, and I thought you did a good job on it.
Yeah, well, he's as good as advertised, and you can see that was a great play. They call us there for a pass interference, and we did it. They schemed us up and put old Benford on a safety, and then they end up scoring, go up 10-0. So we're down, Dave. But our guys, boy, I tell you what, they just they decided it was time to start playing football, and we come out and get a really good drive there. That was the last one was a great scramble. Good throw to Arthur Brackett, a guy that's been injured for the most part of the season, who was last year's second leading receiver. It sure was good to get him back.
Well, the Racers have never stopped playing hard no matter what's going on here. Beautiful throw by Brockman to Navarre Griffin. That young man has really come on.
Yeah, you know, he's a guy that just walked on the football team from St. Louis, and he's been playing really good. So we're excited about him. So then we come back.
You're onside.
Yeah, well, we wanted to roll the dice, take a few chances, and they gave us the look that we wanted, and we ended up
kind of faked our cameraman out a little bit too. But believe me, Keenan Cullen kicked it and he recovered.
Yeah, that was the goal. He kicked it, a perfect kick. Ball bounced up to him. So we got a little momentum, and we fake the screen to the right and throw the running back screen back to Mike Harris, who had a very solid day. I know his numbers wasn't as good as some other games he's had, but boy, he ran and made tough yardage. Nice throw on the scramble to Walter Powell, who by far played his most consistent game of the season as well.
Then we flip the field. Now we're into the second quarter, and the Racers get their second score of the day. Mike Harris punches it in from 4 yards out. 14-10, Murray State, you got your first lead.
Yeah, that was a big one for us. You know, we ended up, that was a 4th and goal play there that we had. We didn't get it on the first down, so 4th and goal, we knock it in. They come right back, and very disappointing here, Dave. We miss a fit on defense, and Adam Urbano is able to make a long run, and then their other good running back, Gay, he knocks it in the end zone for them to take the lead.
That's right, so Tech goes back in front 17-14, still 13 minutes before the half. And then the Racers back on offense, Javonte Trotter, he was a little banged up, but he played pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, he came in and he did a nice job of catching the ball underneath. One thing he does, he knows how to get open, and this is a sign of maturity for Casey Brockman. The deep ball wasn't there, and he checked it down to the running back, something we've been asking him to do all season, and he's getting better at it. And well, what a great run here by the sophomore Dwayne Brady. The left side was closed down. He spins around, makes a big run, and then
that's a wonderful catch right there now.
Oh, well, ball is thrown a little low, and Walter Powell made a superb juggling catch, running away from the ball, reaching hands back, shows you what kind of hands he has.
Yeah, Racers up 21-17, 10 minutes to go before the half, and then Tevin Wells chases down the quarterback there, gets the, actually it was a run, and gets the 5-yard loss, and then a little hiccup here on the punt, and Trotter couldn't hang on to it.
Well, again, something we work on all the time, and you know, our special teams are still not where we want them to be, and so, you know, having Don Trail with the broke thumb and he can't catch it, we put Trotter back there. Did a great job last week, but mishandled it. But big stop. This is a big series of events, Dave. We forced them to miss the field goal, come right back, and what a great little shovel pass. It goes down as receiving yards to Mike, but a very well executed play and a great run.
41 yards down to the Tennessee Tech 33. Then you got the field goal from Cullen here, 24-17. Racers on top, 3:55 to go. Cullen set a couple of records on the day, but now you've got about 4 minutes to go. You got a chance to get the ball back, and Darius Buck helps you out here, doesn't he?
Second interception in 2 weeks by Buck. We were messing around about his hands last week. He sure enough made this interception, but that was a 3rd and long play for Tech. Actually, before this play, this is the touchdown pass to Arthur Brackett, who again, great having him back to put us up 31-17 as we head into the halftime, Dave. But the thing about that one is we converted a 4th and 13 prior to that touchdown pass. So we were making some plays that we hadn't been making. We were rolling the dice a little bit, but I'm very proud of our guys' effort. We were down 10, and boy, really stormed back and took a big lead into the half.
Well, it's a big second half coming up. We're going to take our first break here on the Racer Report with Chris Hatcher. We'll come back with the second half in just a moment.
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
For more than 30 years, the NCAA Division I Football Championship Subdivision has helped athletes achieve their dreams. The dream of playing football and hearing the home crowd cheer time after time. The dream of competing for a national championship. The dream of an excellent education. The dream of becoming a leader. And the dream of playing the right way with sportsmanship. NCAA Division I Football. It's not a dream. Come see for yourself.
Hi folks, and welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher here at Roy Stewart Stadium. We're going to roll the second half highlights here and take a look at it as the Racers had the 31-17 lead. And you know what, Coach? The second half kind of started the way the first half did. Tech got the momentum.
Very disappointed. I don't know what I'm going to do. Here, Victor Daniels, man, what a great play he had on the kickoff team the other night. 2 big tackles. But I thought we were going to go out and be honest with you, I felt like that we were going to blow them out of the stadium. But to their credit, they came out, hit us with a good option play. They actually came out, Dave, and just took the ball and rammed it right down us to start the second half. We missed a lot of tackles on that drive, which was very disappointing.
Well, that cut it to 31-24. Look at Brockman here just running over people, and you see the reaction from the sideline. That really got the sideline fired up.
I thought that was the spark that we were going to need to get out of that funk early on in the third quarter. Very good run. Again, he's a tremendous competitor, and I think that's what makes him such a good player for our football team. But we get down here and we just stalled, Dave. We just couldn't seem to get anything going. They have a very fine team. Of course, they wouldn't have been the #1 ranked team in the conference or number 15th ranked team in the nation if they wasn't any good. So we had a good play call here. We give up a little pressure. Really, I think that was the only sack we gave up all day.
Is there anything more valuable than a great punter, though? Keenan Cullen, he's an All-America type kid, and he gets this ball to stop on a dime. Look at that.
He's been very consistent in our punting all season. Got great coverage down there. Actually, Hannibal Buford is the one that downs the ball, but Dwayne Brady and Darius Buck were down there as well.
Well, Tennessee Tech, though, they get out of the hole with the 2 running backs, Urbano and Gay. Of course, Urbano was your former guy. He certainly is a talent.
Yeah, well, I told you.
Told us that,
well, I told you he was a mighty fine player.
Fast.
We talked before the game, and it was good to see him. You know, when you recruit a guy and spend that much time with him, and I told him that I actually told him I didn't even want him to do good that day, and he knew that because I like to compete.
Yeah.
But you know, we tackled a little better, and that was a big third down conversion on the throwback screen, a kind of a play out of our book. And boy, they go back and they end up tying the game here, and when things
it's a
get a little hairy for us, Dave.
Whole new ball game as we go to the fourth quarter. It's 31-31, and then this ended up being the winning touchdown drive here. Trotter catches 11 yards, gets out of bounds at the Murray State 35, and then you're going to see Brackett make another catch, and then Dwayne Brady really came off the bench. You know, he and Mike are just a really good 1-2 tandem, and you don't lose anything when he comes in.
No, he's a fine player, and he's gotten so much better since last season, and I've been really pleased with him. And here's Pat Robertson the first time he's had some action. Right. Good to see him, and it's hard to tell on that view, but that was a tremendous catch. And we get it in. Actually, Mike had scored the play before, and they didn't give us the touchdown, so Brockman takes the plunge in there, and we go up 38-31.
And this was with a lot of time left, 12 minutes to go. And then here was one I know you'd like to have back, Brockman picked off.
This is where Casey's got to be better. And down at late in the ball game, our defense bowed their neck. We have a chance to go and just put the game away. And the underneath throw was there. We try to force it in the hole, gets intercepted, and then our defense gives up. Boy, they were on the field a long time the second half, and Benford he just made a great move and was wide open. But it's amazing how this game is, Dave. The week before we missed one,
and this week they missed one.
They come back, and their guy was perfect on the season.
Had not missed the point.
We've had trouble all season, but he was perfect, and he misses it. And the first thing I thought about was let's get our hands team out there because they have a very, very good hands, a very good onside kicker. Look how high that ball's in the air. Fortunately for us, it goes out of bounds. we get the ball and we get to run the victory play 3 times in a row. By the way, that is the best play in football, especially when the Racers run it.
Yeah, anytime you can call the kneel down, you know things are going your way. So 38-37, the Racers get the victory at Tennessee Tech. Their first win at Tucker Stadium since 1999, and we mentioned the first road win over a ranked team since 1996. So Coach here is doing a lot of things we haven't seen in a while, and we're loving every minute of it. We're going to take a break and come back in just a moment and speak with Casey Brockman, the quarterback for the Racers. We'll do that next here on the Racer Report.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New Wave Communications, with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you've ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
It's the in-your-face defense.
Oh, no, it's a high-powered offense.
It's the defense, Dad.
It's the offense, Mel.
And I thought it was the tailgating.
Whatever your reason for coming to Stewart Stadium this fall, the defense, the offense, or the tailgating, be certain to join the Racers for their next home game.
I'm Chris Hatcher, and I want to see you here at Stewart Stadium this Saturday when we host Austin Peay.
Hey Racer fans, don't forget to check out the homepage of the Murray State Racers, GoRacers.com. We've got video, we've got stats, we've got photos, and we got bios and all 300 plus athletes of Murray State athletics. Check it out today and make it your homepage, GoRacers.com. We're back here in the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher, and before we bring Coach in, we're going to go back to Cookeville with an interview we did with quarterback Casey Brockman. Here with Casey Brockman after the Racers' one-point victory here at Tennessee Tech. Did you know this was the first victory for the Racers at this stadium since 1999?
I don't think Coach said that. I know he said something about something in 1999 last week when we played Eastern Kentucky, but I don't think he ever mentioned any of that, so I had no clue. We'll take it.
Yeah, it's been a while. First Racers victory snaps a 5-game losing streak here. How does it feel to battle all day like you did? It was a slow start and come out and take care of business and get it done somehow.
Oh, it feels great. We'll take the win no matter how we get it, and if it came down to a missed extra point, we know how that feels, and if it came down to us having to score 70 or it's a 3-0 game, whatever, it felt great. We grinded and had a real team effort from special teams to defense to offense. Everybody played well, and that was one of the best team efforts we've had all year.
14 plays, 82 yards was the winning drive somewhere there in the middle of the third quarter. You guys punched it in on a 1-yard run. Tell us about that. You guys made some good third down conversions during that drive.
Yeah, that's the one thing our offense did really well tonight was those third down conversions. We've been struggling a little bit there in the red zone, and tonight we converted in the red zone and converted those third downs. So that was big, and I think we had a few long drives there at the beginning of the game too. So converting those third downs and really being able to keep the tempo on them and keep the pressure on them. And you know, it's demoralizing for a defense whenever you do convert some of those third downs. So that was a big drive, and the defense held them out after my interception, which was a big turning point in the game. So, I don't even know what to say. It's a heck of a team win.
It certainly is. What would it mean to the team now to be able to beat Austin Peay at home next week and finish out with a win at SEMO and give you one more win than you had last year?
It feel great. You know, we're going to have to, you know, obviously celebrate a win tonight and you know, kind of forget about it tomorrow and focus on Austin Peay because, you know, Tennessee Tech is kind of a prime example. They had a big win last week against Jacksonville State, and then it doesn't really mean anything if you come out the next week and lose. So we're going to turn our attention to Austin Peay, and you know, if we beat Austin Peay, beat SEMO, we're playoff eligible, and you just never know. And shoot, you saw all the Cardinal fans out there. You saw if you can just sneak into the playoffs, you never know what'll happen. So that's what we're trying to do, and hopefully lead us to some special things.
Well, a good chance to talk to your quarterback after the game. You can just tell how happy he is for his teammates that the Racers got the victory. Gutsy performance by him, but the entire team, you guys never quit, and it goes right back to the coaching staff. You instill that in them.
Well, I appreciate that. We got a fine staff, Dave. You've been around them a lot. They work extremely hard. I think a lot of times those guys don't get enough credit for all the work that they've done, especially with all the injuries we've had on the team and having to maneuver people around. And, that's one thing that maybe the commoner, I shouldn't say commoner, but the guy not involved with the program doesn't understand. When a guy gets injured, we've had to move 4 or 5 guys around to replace him, and that you lose that continuity. But our staff's done good. I thought that Casey, other than a couple plays there at the end, I thought that he played his most consistent game of the season. Wasn't a flashy performance by our offense, but it was just a hard-nosed effort by those guys. And defensively in the second half, we bowed our necks there in the fourth quarter and made the plays when we needed to.
And got it done, 38-37 win for the Racers. We're going to take another break here from Lloyd Stewart Stadium and come back with more next on the Racer Report.
Roof Brothers, a Paducah tradition for 100 years. Roof Brothers, locally owned, family run. Roof Brothers, the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits found anywhere. Roof Brothers, service from selecting that special beverage for that special occasion to a keg party at the lake. Roof Brothers, 2 locations to serve you. Roof Brothers, proud supporters of Murray State Athletics.
There's a new, unstoppable force in the universe of internet speed. Introducing Warp Wave, the next generation of high-speed internet, brought to you by the masters of internet service. New Wave Communications, with speeds up to 50 megs. Warp Wave takes you faster than you've ever thought possible. Be the most feared online gamer in the galaxy. Stream video with no deep space delay. Download at speeds light years ahead of the competition. Call today and surf at warp speed with the fastest internet, period.
एक्सप्लोर un nuevo mundo.
여러 가지 경험들을 많이 체험하세요.
आइए और अपना जहां खुद बनाइए.
Itsalo chenu ukusanga.
عالم جدير بالاكتشافات.
Entdecke deine Welt.
Свой świat do odkrycia.
Dünyanızı keşfedin.
創造你的未來.
Festival ke Vilago.
Tất cả những điều tốt đẹp nhất đang chờ đón bạn.
Dunia Anda untuk dijelajahi.
探索你的世界.
Murray State University, your world to explore.
Hi folks, welcome back to the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher, and time now to take a look at the updated standings in the Ohio Valley Conference. A crazy game, Coach. We were on our way back from Cookeville Saturday and saw that comeback by Eastern Kentucky to beat Jacksonville State. I thought it was a mistake, but they came back and won the game, which leaves EKU now at the top. But look at the Racers there, 3-3. You got 2 games left. You still got a chance to make some hay in this league.
We do, and we got a chance to reach some of our goals. We still are not out of the playoff discussion whatsoever. But we got to worry about ourselves, control our own destiny. We got a big game versus Austin Peay coming up. We got to play well there. But you look at our conference; it's been very even, top to bottom. All the guys at the top, we played extremely well. We've been in just every ball game we played, probably except for one, and that was kind of just an abnormal night for us. But our guys are competing hard. We got a good stretch here of football left to play, and that can really make our season with a big win over Austin Peay.
Well, when you take a look at it, the Racers, if they can get to these last 2 wins, it would give them 1 more win than last year. It would give them, actually right now you're standing at winning 3 of your last 4, so that would just make it an even better run going towards the end here if the Racers can get a victory, and that's what they hope to do Saturday when we're here at home on Senior Day against Austin Peay. And we'll come back with our final segment with Chris Hatcher here on the Race Report in a moment, talk about some of those seniors.
It's the in-your-face defense.
Oh, no, it's a high-powered offense.
It's the defense, Dad.
It's the offense, Mel.
And I thought it was the tailgating.
Whatever your reason for coming to Stewart Stadium this fall, the defense, the offense, or the tailgating, be certain to join the Racers for their next home game.
I'm Chris Hatcher, and I want to see you here at Stewart Stadium this Saturday when we host Austin Peay.
New Wave Advantage number 17, the area's fastest internet. This is Nicole. She wants to watch her favorite YouTube video. Not so fast, Nicole. Her slow DSL connection means downloading takes forever. Nicole's tired of waiting, so she's switching to New Wave. New Wave has the area's fastest internet, up to 10 times faster than DSL. Now Nicole can surf, download photos, and stream videos faster than ever before, without the wait. Thanks to New Wave. Blazing fast internet. Another New Wave Advantage. Call today.
Like the thoroughbreds we are named for, racers are spirited and proud. We have the heart and will to succeed, to go farther, learn more, and embrace wisdom. We are champions who take our place in the Murray State tradition. We are racers.
And we're back here at Roy Stewart Stadium to wrap things up on the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. And it'll be a special day Saturday when the Racers take on Austin Peay. It's senior day. And Coach, you played ball. When you get to that last home game as a senior, it's a bittersweet day, isn't it?
It really is. And I hope that we have a big crowd out at the ball game. Our team's been playing well. And we got some guys that have been with this program through two different coaches, and that's very difficult. You sign on with one guy and you have to finish with another guy that have been very integral to us making the turnaround that we've made here. So we want to send them out victorious. We want to send them out on a big day. It's going to be a beautiful day. We know that. And there's what better to do in Murray, Kentucky, come watch the Racers play on a Saturday afternoon.
And the team's on a roll right now.
Yeah, we are. We've been playing good. Even you look back to the Eastern Kentucky game that we were defeated in, we had our chances there. The big thing with us is we kind of played the same against Eastern as we did against Tech, but we just ended up getting the 1 point.
They missed the extra point.
There you go. So we got a lot of work to do, but and we know that, and players do, but they've been paying the price each and every week. And we need to have a big win Saturday.
It'd be great. 1 o'clock kick. Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Dave.
We appreciate it. Thank you for watching today on the Racer Report with head coach Chris Hatcher. As we leave you today, the voice of the Racers, Neil Bradley. He had a good day, too.
Racers from shotgun on 3rd and 4. The ball is on the 6. They can get a first down inside the 2. Brockman will take a crack at the end zone. He throws. It's caught by Brackett. Touchdown, Racers! As we go to the 8-minute mark of the third quarter, Brockman looks to throw, has some heat, flushed out of the pocket. He has to tuck and run. He's hit, knocks the man down, stays on his feet, and gets the first down. An unbelievable run by Casey Brockman, who appeared to be down twice. It's a 17-yard run. On for the point after. It hits the upright, and it's no good. It hits the left upright. That happened to the Racers last week. Comes back this week. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness.
So we don't have a tie game. It's the opposite of last week. 38-37, Murray State on top with 2:05 to go.